the early years of school, children are taught a range of new mathematical concepts and skills. In this video, we explore high-quality, engaging activities to help your early years learners to strengthen and build their numeracy capability with a focus on place value. Knowing that the digits used in counting will have a different value depending on their position in a numeral is critical to the understanding of place value. Children prior to school will have varied experiences with 2 and 3 digit numbers, with some knowing a sibling's age to be 19, which is represented using a 1 and a 9, and also that the number of their home is 91, represented also as a 1 and a 9. In prep, children will be taught place value concepts and skills through engaging with numbers, numerals, digits, and physical collections of items. Children will build understanding that the quantity in a collection can be represented by a number and can be subsequently split and combined in a variety of ways. The following activity can help reinforce a child's understanding that a collection of a whole quantity of 10 can be partitioned or split into parts, in this case 2 parts. Double-sided counters, which are an effective physical material for part-whole understanding, have been made by gluing 2 different coloured light cardboard small circles together, red and yellow. A ruled-up 10 frame is also used to build a visual understanding of 10ness.
Okay, Leo, I've got some double-sided counters here. These counters have red on one side and yellow on the other. I'm going to give them to you for you to do a shake and drop, and they're going to land either red up or yellow up. Shall I have a go? Okay, give me your hands. There we go. Cup them, shake, 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 and drop. Nice. Can you separate them a bit so you can see which ones landed yellow and which ones landed red up? Perfect. Can you place all the red facing up ones on the 10 frame? How many are there?
4.
Great. Can you now place the yellow facing up ones on the 10 frame? And how many yellow are there?
6.
Great. So we had a whole amount of 10 and we have shown 4 red and 6 yellow. So 4 and 6 makes 10.
In Year 1, children are taught to identify how many 10s and how many 1s there are in 2-digit numbers. This involves understanding the concept of 1 10 being equal to 10 1s, a critical step in developing a sense of place value. Children will also identify the 1 to 9 repeating sequence of digits in all numbers up to 99 and discuss how the individual digits in those numbers have a different value depending on their place in that number. This next activity involves the child generating a 2-digit number that is then represented as 10s and 1s and shown with physical materials. Resources include single straws and straws in bundles of 10, and 2 piles of playing cards, curated into red cards showing 1 each of an ace to represent 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and black cards showing 1 each of the same numbers. Before starting this activity, show the child the straws and refer to how they are bundled into 10s, such as saying, this is one group of 10. 10 of these straws have been grouped into 1 10. 1 10 is equal to 10 1s.
Okay, Liam, we're going to have a look at 2-digit numbers. Can you please select a card from this pile and a card from that pile and show what number we have?
Mm-hmm.
What number have we got?
23.
Perfect. Now, if I move the digits 2 and 3 that make up the 2-digit number 23 down there, Can you now please show me 23 using our bundling sticks? Now remember, the bundling sticks are in groups of 10 and ones. Can you show 23 on the place value chart? So I can see you have shown 2 10s and 3 ones for 23. So 2 10s is how many?
23.
And 3 ones is how many? Perfect. So Liam, I can see you've made 44 using the digit 4 and the digit 4. Now, they're the same digit, but they have a different value. What is the value of this digit 4?
There's 4 10s and 4 ones.
And that's the value of that digit. Well done.
In Year 2, place value learning is extended to hundreds, tens and ones, with children taught to apply their understanding of place value flexibly by rearranging, renaming and regrouping numbers. This flexible thinking of place value is a critical foundation for mental and written calculations in addition and subtraction. In this activity, the child partitions numbers into hundreds, tens and ones and are prompted to be flexible in their representations, applying regrouping and then renaming. Coloured household sponges are being used as the base 10 materials of hundreds, tens and ones to support learning. Also used is a ruled up hundreds, tens and ones place value chart.
So Jandamara, I can see on our hundreds, tens and ones place value chart that we have the number 456 shown with base 10 materials. How many hundreds are there in 456?
400.
How many tens?
5 10.
How many ones?
1.
6 ones. So we've represented 456 with 4 hundreds, 5 tens and 6 ones. Now, there is another way we can represent 456 using base 10 materials, and that is to regroup them. Can you show 456 using regrouping in another way? Oh, I can see you're moving one of the hundreds. How many tens are you going to get for that 100?
10.
Okay, put them in the tens position. Great. So I can see you have represented 456 by regrouping into how many hundreds?
300.
How many tens?
15 10.
And how many ones?
6 ones.
Great. Well done.
You can include place value experiences in everyday ways by prompting 2 and 3 digit numbers seen on signs or labels to be read aloud, or when asking how many single drinks there are in packs of 6. The curriculum sets out the expectations for each year level, with children needing multiple opportunities to practice and apply taught concepts and skills in a variety of ways. These are just a few activities that you can use to support your early years learner with place value.